Hi friends, Cole Chance here. Thanks so much for joining me. And today we're going to explore some movements for when you don't have a lot of time, but you do have a lot of agitation in your neck and shoulder area. So I'm going to go through a few of my faves, and I hope that you find some benefit as well. So just to begin, about 3 clearing breaths. And my favorite right now is just a big inhale. Hold it at the top for like a beat or 2, just a moment. And then a big exhale out the mouth, make a sound. So let's do that 3 times. Imagine the shoulders melting down. Inhale. Holding and releasing. Once more, inhale. Hold and release. Beautiful. Let's just start with some shoulder rolls. So let's go back. So just get some synovial fluid going and get some movement and help lubricate. And then go the other direction. So like I can already feel lots of creaks and cracks. So maybe you do too. Kind of investigating. And then see if you can switch. Multitask and do a little brain exercise at the same time. And then switch the other way. Excellent. And release. Clasp the hands behind the head. Relax the head back into the hands. And maybe a little bit of traction. So what I mean by that is I'm kind of squeezing my head a little bit and pulling back just a bit. Doesn't take much. You can get a little bit of traction. And then open the elbows wide, arch the back, and then exhale, pour forward. Take the chin towards the chest and let the head be heavy. So maybe the hands is too much here. If that's the case, then kind of release the weight of the hands and just let the head be use the gravity of the head. And let's move with breath. So inhale, open, and exhale, curl down. Again, open. Exhale, curl down. This time let's stay down for a moment and move. I want you to pretend like there's 2 weights in the elbows and also in the crown of the head. We're going to kind of sway to side here. And then maybe you inhale, open when you get to one side, and then exhale, close as you sway over. Each time come up a little bit more when you get to the side. This really gets into the back as well. Once more. And come all the way up. And feel into the neck. And let's do this one for the shoulders I like. So if you have a block, you don't have to have a block. You could have a book, you could have a pillow, anything. You just want to hold on to something. Reach the arms out like this. The arm that's holding the thing is going to go up and the other hand is going to go behind. I'll show you what this looks like. And we're going to pass it between. So I'm going to come behind and then I'm going to grab it with the bottom hand. If I can get my hands around it, there we go. And then come out. And switch sides. So the thing goes up and the other hand goes down and you pass it in between. Yoga block is actually a little challenging. Trying to find the edge of it. Open up. So continue like this, really drawing the shoulder blades together on the back so you have space to do so. So yeah, maybe easier with something a little bit smaller. But it's interesting to play also as well with feeling around, not being able to see the thing, using a different sense. Feel the edges of the block. Twice more. And release. Beautiful. Inhale, big T. We're going to go into eagle arm. So big T here. And then exhale, right arm over the left arm. And let's just give ourselves a big hug for a moment. Maybe you pour forward. Inhale, open, switch sides. Maybe a big hug and sway the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, eagle pose. So this time we wrap around. You can still grab for the shoulders. You could grab the backs of the hands can touch, or the front of the hands can touch. What we're looking for is spreading of the back, rounding, yeah? And then we can also pull back. So we'll play in this space to where we round, and then we pull back, yeah? And let's do it with a lift. So let's exhale, curl forward, round, and then inhale, pull the shoulders back as we lift. So we're adding a little bit of cat-cow. Release the arms, reach them up. Maybe reach up once with each hand, getting some length on the side body, and then bring the hands back down and roll the shoulders out. Let's do this on the other side. Inhale, big T. Exhale, interlace the hands for eagle pose, wherever that is for you. And then let's move with breath. So you can bring the visualization to the back of the body to kind of imagine that spreading and then coming together a little bit. Twice more. This time lift the arms up, 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 and exhale, interlace them behind the back. So another one that I'll show you from this side is I'm going to take, let's take the left hand and kind of reach it over towards the right side. I'm going to take the right hand and grab the wrist and kind of pull the arm over, but then take the right ear towards the right shoulder. This is a really nice one. So that's what that looks like. Steady breath. Letting the left shoulder be really heavy so you get lots of space here. About 3 more rounds of breath. If you find something real sticky in there, then send some audible exhales at it. It'll help it to help you be able to ease into it and it to release. You know, our breath is a language of the nervous system. It doesn't understand words. That's why when we tell ourselves to calm down, that rarely works. But we can regulate our breath, and it does work. So when we're in a tight spot, be it in traffic or in an argument or in a tight spot in our neck, the tendency can be to hold the breath, but we can repattern to make the breath smooth, steady, and then we can down-regulate our nervous system, which helps us get into the muscles a bit more. Switch sides. Right arm behind, left arm grabs it. You're kind of reaching it over, and then left ear towards the shoulder. You can also do this with a strap or a belt. About 3 more rounds of breath, letting the head be heavy towards the left. And slowly release. And just take some spins with the neck. I tend to not go back too much, only go back when, say, I have the hands in the head. But if we're just kind of spiraling the neck to go from side to side, I can feel a bit more vulnerable in my body anyway to go back. So be mindful of that. And then let's do a thread the needle to close out here. This gets the whole kind of back, shoulder, neck area in a twist. So let's begin in tabletop. And lift the left arm up, reach up, 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 up. Gaze follows. And kind of lean back in the shoulders here. And then exhale, come all the way down. So you can choose where you'd like to be. I'm going to list off several options for you. One thing first off is that the hips tend to shift over towards the right. You can tuck your thumb in the hip crease and shift them back, and you'll feel more of that stretch on the left side. Or you may, I do. You can continue to press down into the right fingertips, or you can move the hand up and then move it over towards the left. This gets me in a pretty deep twist. And then I gaze up under the shoulder blade. This is just a option. Another option would be to take the arm up and take it behind the back for a bind. You can also play around with the leg if you'd like. You can extend the leg out. Different options. Steady breath though. Not an option. The breath. And slowly release, bring the pieces all back together. Reach all the way back up with the left hand and down into tabletop. Let's switch sides. Inhale, right arm lifts, gaze follows. Stay here for just a moment. Lean back. And exhale, thread the needle. Check in with the hips that they're square, and then find where you would like to explore today, about 5 rounds of breath. This is a big twist up the back, shoulders, neck. You don't have to twist as far as you can to get benefit from this. And sustainable exploration. And slowly unwind and wiggle out in cat-cow. And coming back to a seat, either on the knees or with the feet here. And then one last time with some spirals with the neck. And maybe this gets a little bit bigger. Maybe you bring the back into it and kind of sway side to side. So sometimes a still movement can really help, or not a still movement, but a still pose where we stay and breathe. And then sometimes it's the movement that helps to kind of knock things loose a little bit. So swaying side to side. We'll try a bit of both and see what works more. Audible exhale for the last 3 rounds. I can feel some openings in my neck. And coming back to center. Palms up in the lap, this gesture of receiving. And take a moment to thank yourself for showing up and to thank this practice. Oh, so grateful. Grateful that it's a thing. I'm grateful that people and teachers over so many generations have brought it to this moment. Here with me and you. And to all the other people that are practicing, likely at the same time in the world. It's a beautiful thing to be a part of. Hands together. Bow forward in gratitude. Thank you for letting me be part of your practice. I hope you found some relief here. Let me know what worked, what didn't work. Yeah, my reminder is always to take what you can and leave the rest. We're all in different bodies. So anyway, I hope you found some relief and I'll see you next time. My name's Cole Chance. More about me, link in the bio. I'll see you here every Tuesday. Let me know what you like to see. Ciao.